dimensions. I pretty much said what I was going to do with this build in the previous video, so I just got on with it, but I thought I'd just quickly catch her up. I fabricated these little speaker posts to mount this speaker here about there, so they're going to go on this here like that. What I did though off camera is I quickly knocked up this wooden jig, which is just a copy of the speaker's dimensions, so that I can use this to attach these stand-ups here, and then I can weld that without worrying about melting the rubber or plastic or getting splattered on the speaker. So that I will put together. I just put in some details, didn't really need to, but I was just playing with the machine. So next will be attaching this wooden jig, putting it up here, eyeballing it with the rest of the stuff, make sure there's no stuff fouling with each other, and weld those on. The other thing I did was spray paint the front here. What I did, I'm not sure if you can see it in this light, but I gave it a super light dusting of white, so you can kind of see the metal showing through a little bit, because I'm trying to make this look aged, and one of the easier ways to do that is to very lightly paint it. The temptation is to paint it like normal, and even then I think I've gone a bit heavy, but it's supposed to look like thin and faded paint. After I did that I realised I had no red, but I was able to order some red spray paint yesterday, because we're allowed to do online ordering again in this country. We're still in lockdown and all that stuff. You're allowed to buy non-essential items. Prior to Tuesday, it's Saturday now, prior to Tuesday you could only buy food and medical supplies. This and things like when I ran out of that MIG wire, nah, but you're allowed to do that now. Contactless collection or delivery. So yeah, paint red. So I'm going to do the red pattern on this. I'll overlay an image of kind of what I'm doing, and then this will be pretty much ready, I think, to tack onto this, weld onto that. So that'll be today's mission. Alright, let's get on with it. So this is the result of the painting and that. I think it looks pretty good actually. If you like the way this is looking now, take a photo, because it's not going to stay like this by any stretch. It's got the fresh paint job look about it, and that's not the look I'm going for. I'm going for a old, used and abused truck that was made in the 50s and has had a long hard life, so I got to put a lot of wear and tear and maintenance and modifications on this truck here. And yeah, when I tack this on, it's going to burn through here, the paint. So yeah, but it's supposed to look like it's been damaged and that sort of thing. And if the light, very light paint is starting to come through here, I don't know if you can see it in the light, but some of the paint's come off in the from the masking tape. That's good, I'm not worried about that. And I did a real light dusting of the red. I don't know if you can tell in this light, but the white shines through. And when I showed this to my partner and she said it looks pink, so I think I've got it pretty right, because if you've seen old cars or trucks, they've been out scorched in the sun, the red paint looks pink, so I think I'm on the right track here. So yep, next we'll be welding this on, because once I weld that on, then I can cut out the wheel arches and I'll paint this white and put the red stripe on. It'll be good. On this, I welded this in here and tacked the little M3s in, so they're captured bolts now, and I think this is pretty good. I use these standoffs because it's just easier when I'm doing mocking up. It's easier than mucking around for little nuts and that. So I can take these off, but also these little 20mm, I think they are, maybe 15s. I'll probably put those up the top, because I think this is a good way to mount the dash on the back and have it removable, so I'll play off that idea. So yep, that's pretty much it for this video. I think I'll leave it at that, and I'll weld this on in the next video. So yeah, this is accidentally more of a 70s style paint job than a earlier style from the 50s, so I guess we'll say that this old 50s truck was restored in the 70s and given things like this paint job. And I'm also thinking a lovely white suede leather glove interior, because this has just been sitting here to cover the motor, you know, to stop the splatter getting in there. But now I'm starting to think I might use this for seats. So yeah, white suede. I think that's kind of 70s sounding, because I'm pretty sure these old trucks never had any kind of fancy interior. Yep, I think that'll do me. Next video will oh, actually, I made these little blocks yesterday on the machine. Very simple. I call them 68 blocks because they represent the door. They sit in here with this wee tab like that, and that's what I'm going to use when I put this on. It'll sit there and line up against that, and I won't have to worry about things being cockeyed or wrong, and I can just weld the front on here knowing that my hole for the door is going to be tickety boo. So there's that, and also this end of yesterday I was looking at engine push rod. It's got a nice rusty patina and it's about the right size for a small stack. So I've got some rusty eyelets here, some bits of scrap bent tube off an old model, so I can make the stack, which generally on these trucks, generally they're a single stack and they go about there. So I'll add that to my list. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the video and we'll catch you on the next one. See you later.